The fastest team to 30 wins in college baseball this year is the Texas A&M Aggies, and they are the #1 team in the country. We've got a couple of seniors with us right now on the beat. Blake Allemand from Bernie, Texas, and Mitchell now from Spring. Guys, thanks for joining us on this edition.
Thanks for having us.
Will. Let's begin kind of talking about you guys before the season, because Blake, with you, in your past, you'd played all over the infield. But starting with fall ball, did you kind of zero in on that shortstop position, knowing that it might be yours for all of 2015?
Yeah, you know, Coach Trost in the last year told me that he wanted me to come back and play shortstop this year, so I really focused on that, and I played it my whole life, so it's nothing really new or special to me. I have bounced around here at Texas A&M, but growing up I played shortstop. I feel comfortable there, and so I was really fortunate to have that locked down in the fall and worked on it, and just kept coming at it and not worry about other positions. I got to focus on one thing, so it was very comforting to have that.
And Mitchell, with you, you made a real commitment that's got you off to a hot first half of the season. What was your off-season focus as far as your game?
It was completely getting my body in shape, getting where I needed to be. Up in Alaska, I said I was gonna, I set a goal for myself, and I actually went over that goal, and it's proven. That that's what I needed to do. That was the missing link. I was streaky throughout my career here, and that was what I needed to do to make myself the best player possible.
And with you again, Mitchell, you're one of the tops on this team in extra base hits, and particularly doubles. Mm-hmm. Was there an adjustment you made to give you that kind of gap power?
Yeah, Coach Bolt and Coach Seeley came to me, and with the change I did to my body, I wasn't a home run guy anymore. So I really focused through the middle of the field and really being like an offensive tool. Knocking the runs I need to knock in. Put me in the 3-hole. Make a statement for our offense. Like, this is what we're gonna do. Today this is how we're gonna beat you. And I completely bought into that, and I thank him for that, for coming to me with that, and hit the ground running, and I've loved it.
Mm-hmm. Blake, 17 players in this program over 100 years of Aggie baseball have played in 200 games. You just became a member of that club. What does that mean to you?
Oh, it means everything. It means one thing, I'm old. It's kind of funny. Another thing is I've grown up my whole life being a lifelong Aggie. Both my parents graduated from here, and my dad was actually talking to me a couple of days about it. He was like, if I told you coming to A&M that you would leave here playing 200 or more games, you would be amazed. That's incredible, and that's something I'm so blessed and fortunate that I played here for that long and gotten that many starts and games played, and in front of the best crowds and fans in the nation. It's just truly a blessing. It's something I'll look back and remember forever.
And Mitchell, you mentioned Coach Bolt earlier, the hitting coach who's back at his second stint in Aggie land, first year back. Just what's he meant to an offense that's really capable 1 through 9?
Well, he came in the first, I think, week he was here. He wanted to go eat lunch with all of us seniors. Mm-hmm. And he made it a point that, this is our team. He really gave us, the freedom to take charge of the team as a upperclassmen group. And I think that's meant like the world to all of us. I think we got all the guys to buy in, and we as seniors set the example that we were going to buy into Coach Bolt's approach. And he's done a tremendous job with us, and just far beyond what we could have expected for him coming back here. And we love the guy as a person, but he's a better coach.
You guys started the year with 24 consecutive wins, best in college baseball, and a big part of that is we understand this Whammy Machine that you guys use. But unsung hero on this team or not, and can you kind of explain the background to what is the Whammy Machine, who now has its own cubby hole in the dugout?
Start off with the whole whammy thing, because Corbin Martin, a freshman pitcher, his favorite movie is Anchorman, and the sport broadcaster's term on that's whammy. So the first couple weeks of the season, we were hitting a lot of home runs, scoring a lot of runs. He kept saying whammy every time we did that, so I kind of caught on. And then my roommate, Patrick McClendon, was like, you know what, we're scoring a lot of runs. I want to get something that's kind of fun to do whenever we score, hit a home run, something big. And he remembered like the Dodgers, I think the Rays have bubble machines. He's like, I'm gonna go buy a bubble machine and we're gonna shoot bubbles in the dugout every time we hit a home run or have a big run scored or something. So he went out and bought like this fish-looking like bubble machine thing that shoots out tons of bubbles, and he brought it out there. And the first game we had it, we actually hit a home run. It was like in the second inning, and he actually got to shoot it off. And everyone outside dugout was probably wondering what the heck the bubble was doing coming out of the dugout. But so that's how that started. And then since then, it's taken off from there. He's created his own Twitter account. It has a picture every time we go on a road trip, and its own cubby hole. And there's a Whammy Junior up there in section 203, I think. And Patrick's goal is to get the entire Olsen field to be shooting bubbles by the end of the year. So it's kind of funny.
We'll see if we can get the movement started this weekend at Bluebell Park as Mississippi State pays us a visit. Guys, good luck in that series.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That is Blake Allemand and Mitchell Now. A&M and the Bulldogs get the weekend set going on Friday night. Back in a moment on The Beat.